Hello, here's a video in which I, Nick, will show you an overview of my Lego Bionicle MOC something. I really don't know what it is. I mean, I was going to create something entirely different, but it ended up being this. I mean, it looks awesome, but I don't know what it is, so I'll just be making up the story while I'm making this overview. So to start with, I have improved everything. I've improved my background, especially the floor. It is now the glass plate with a pillow sleep. I don't know what you call it. It's that thing you put on the pillow on top of it, so it won't make a noise when I move the things, move the MOCs. And the glass plates make sure they don't fall over. And I have improved on my lighting. These are professional filming lights. These are just glowing. Look to how white and how much light they give. And I can't look at them very long in real life, so I'll just here. I've got two of the same lights. There's two of the same lamps, and then light bulbs, also two of the same, which are just, they're very expensive, but I hope I can make a lot of overviews with them. I hope I can make it through the whole year with them. So that is about my improvement. I promised you guys I would improve. I've also improved my English. My pronunciation, I asked extra questions to my English teacher to make sure I would know everything, to make sure you would understand me. And the lights are better, the background is better. Maybe I shall just put some more plain background just to get this away, but it doesn't really bother, I think. And then we are to the MOC. So this MOC, I really do not know what it is, but I do know that it just looks great. I just made it like it is now because it looked great like that. Everything fits perfectly. I originally was going to build a tower of water to fit in with my company to fit in with the line of Predu. I wanted to make more Toa like Predu, to make a Toa team, but that didn't work out, and so well, the problem I got was the head. I mean, first it was black with dark blue, but then when I wanted to attach the head, I got these two connections. An axle here, 3 pinholes here, and a pinhole here. So there wasn't quite a lot I could do with them. I mean, put on a neck to attach a Glatorian head, then the head couldn't look down, and there wasn't really a place to attach a normal Toa head without it getting really to the front. So I just had to create something else, and with all these connections, this fit just on perfectly. And I also wanted to put on a jetpack because I just had the connection point for it, and when I put this on, it just perfectly went over the jetpack. It doesn't even touch it, but it perfectly covers it, and it is just perfectly fits here. I mean, you can't just put anything at the sides of this, because these little things stick out, which make a lot of things you can do here illegal tricks, illegal techniques. But with this part just perfectly fitted onto there, and it's also made this more stable. So after that, I just only had this connection point, and I just put on this eye. Then I had to use some weapons, and I first just put on some random weapons without even thinking about it. But now I realize these are just the best weapons I could have chosen. Man, these lights are hot. I'm constantly touching them because they're on the side here. So, and that was my stomach, because I haven't eaten enough. So almost all my preparations were alright, except of eating something and having space to move my arms. But that will be improved next time, and we're going on with the overview. So I just put on an eye, and now it's being with one eye, and these weapons are just the right weapons. I realized when I realized it could transform. Look at this. This is just the easiest front spaceship creation of Bionicle X. I actually, whenever I try to make a Bionicle able to transform, I just put the legs like this, but this time it is different because it perfectly fits. I mean, the knees are stuck here, they can't go any farther, and when you move these out straight and you make the feet straight with the body, it just perfectly fits like a there's some kind of a angular formula for this, and this one just does it right. I mean, if one line of a right-angled triangle is 5, the other's 4, and the other was 3, I think, then it will be perfectly fit, and this just has the same. I don't know how to explain, but it just perfectly like it is made for it. So that is why I do like this transformation trick on this one, just because it perfectly fits and it looks like it is made for it. Actually, it is made for it right now, and that's that I started to make it for it, but now it is. And then you turn around the legs. I really need to get my lights the right spot. I mean, I can't let them stand because they're clip-ons. I need some more light here, and then touching them with my arms. So I need only a right lamp. These lamps are not right. You turn around the arms. Then you put the elbows in, and the elbows here just perfectly fit here. There's not any connection or something, but they just fit because they fit. Look, like that. Trying to get more light here. Then you also do that with the other side. This one is fully black, so you can't really see it well, even though I've got the right light. But if you have them here, they are stuck in 2 angles, so you can't move them to the back. You can't move them to the inside. You can move them to the outside, to the front, but they are stuck at 2 points, so you can easily push them on the right place when they're getting a little bit off. And you can easily hold the figure without, they also can't go up, so you can easily hold the figure here without them going off place. And that is why I do like this kind of transformation here too. Then you just put these here and you have some kind of an alien vehicle. Some kind of an alien. The lights are just too low. Yeah. I think this is better. That way, you got some kind of an alien spaceship. I think I'm just saying that. This is the first time I'm using these lamps, so I need to get used to them, and I need to find out how they really work. But then you get some kind of a spaceship, alien spaceship, hovercraft, transformed mode. And this is where he used the jetpack, because when he's just robots mode, I'm just using Transformers terminology. This jetpack can't be used to fly because it goes from here is the intake and here's the exhaust, so then he would fly down into the ground. So he needs to transform, and now he can use them. So whenever he's in robot mode, the thing is actually useless, but now that he's transformed, the thing can be used. It's just like a Transformers jetpack. Transformers backpack. Transformers mostly got backpacks of parts and plates they don't use in robot mode as armor. So it's a little bit like that, only this one has a better shape and better fitting. And this one actually looks cool with the jetpack. Not to offend Transformer fans. But I made some kind of a transforming futuristic robot, and I was thinking maybe it's a futuristic Vahki, maybe in an alternate universe of Bionicle, maybe in an alternate storyline, or maybe in the future of the main storyline of Bionicle, these will replace the Vahki. Technology got more advanced, so the Vahki were replaced by these new Vahkis. And these Vahkis, they can change into a spider, but the small spider thing, I find it a little bit cheap. I mean, just putting the legs like this and the arms like this. I never liked the Vahki in the transformation the Vahki got. This one also can do it, and then his pupil will just move to here. He's got fully 3D view with this. He can move to all places, so he doesn't have to turn this. And now he's some kind of a spider mode, but I don't really see this working. But it could be one of his modes. I just wouldn't know why he would need to be like this. The Vahki kinda makes sense because they seem just as strong in spider mode as in robot mode, so they just took the most the best adaptation to how they had to fight. But this one is just stronger when he's a robot or a vehicle, so I don't really think this one needs a spider mode. But aside from that, the vehicle modes, I've created more transforming Bionicle MOCs in the past, but well, all of them changed into some kind of a spaceship, and all of them well, they're just cheap transformation. They're not really you know, advanced. That's why it is necessary, because you don't need, like Transformer, you don't need to take all plates and make it a perfect fitting car. You just need to make it streamlined and make it able to fly. Give it wings and give it an exhaust, give it a motor, give it a front, a nose. And when you do that, you're already done. But you don't have to make covering. You can just make it still look like what it was in robot mode, just in another pose. So I mostly don't like it, but this one just perfectly worked out. So this is one of the few I like to have it. And besides that, there isn't really much he can do, so he just needs to be a transforming guy. I need to put the lights back here. Well, that didn't work out. And that is actually everything about this one. So it is a very futuristic guy, or girl, or it is possibly just genderless. What would a robot have to reproduce? There may be whole armies of them, maybe there's just one of them, maybe there are whole armies in another universe, and this one was sent to visit to another universe, and so he's the one of a kind in that universe. That will be an epic storyline. He coming from a universe where they're everywhere, and he ends up in a universe where he's the only one of his species, and he's some kind of a really strong person everyone wants to be in his team. having his army, or having his on its side. So I don't really know what the story will be, but it'll probably just be part of my alternate universe storyline. And right now there's just isn't much to say about him, but for the ball of the MOC I use these Ben 10 things here, so it will perfectly fit here, and then you will be able to make it transform. Well, actually I just put it on because I found it looking a little bit feminine, and so it fitted my toe of water. I usually don't make a female Toa actually look feminine, because they don't have physical gender differences story-wise. But sometimes if I need to choose between something that looks very bulky, not feminine, and something that looks a little bit feminine, then I just choose the feminine thing, because it just makes it easier to identify as a female character or a toe of water. I mean, Lego is starting to do that now too with Hero Factory. I mean, just Breeze in brain tech form has wider hips, it looks like, bigger upper legs, and it's a little bit more skinny, and has some big cute eyes. So I think they were going for something feminine there, even though they don't have physical gender difference either. So if a Toa thinks it looks it needs to look feminine, then it will just look feminine when it becomes a Toa. That is the story. So I used that story, and this time it didn't work out because I wasn't able to make it toe of water. It ended up being some kind of a futuristic transforming Vahki, and I still like it, just not became what I wanted it to be, but I'm just as happy with this result. So maybe I will still be creating the Toa of water I wanted to, just with other parts, but otherwise I'm just done with this one, and this one is alright. And you can't use the jetpack now. That will happen if you use jetpack in robot mode. Now I'll just change it very quickly to vehicle to end the video. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon with my new improved setup and my new MOCs and new updated MOCs and stuff. And don't forget to watch my other videos, which will be about cartoons, Pokemon in the future, and mostly Lego related stuff, Hero Factory and Bionicle MOCs mostly. There are also some system, and there are MOCs and also reviews of official sets and how to build. So there's a lot to find on my channel, so please check it out. And then I'll just say, I think I'll just need to say bye because we're done now. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. The more my channel grows, the more I will be able to do. I mean, I've got 64, 65 subscribers right now, so that made me buy these lamps. If I had just 10 subscribers or something, I wouldn't have bought the lamps. But I will keep improving on my videos when my channel also improves, because otherwise I will be wasting my time. I mean, I really like the guys watching my videos now, but I want to gain more subscribers and more fans, because, you know, that is actually what you want to gain with improving on quality. So I hope you liked the improved quality enough to subscribe and help my channel grow. And then I'm done for now, and I'm just getting the lights and final shot. I think this will be the way they had to look like. This will be just great. So I'll just say bye. don't know where he's headed now, so just bye.